The ongoing crisis in Ukraine is influencing events well beyond the borders of Eastern Europe. It's also being felt out in space. The long-standing cooperation between the U.S. and Russia on the aerospace front is a bit up in the air, I guess you could say, because of recent tensions. CCTV's Hendrik Sybrandy is reporting.
They may no longer be the world's two superpowers, but Russia remains America's equal and its partner up in space. It's been that way for years.
When the whole Ukraine thing broke, this was one of the first things I thought of. But I'm a space nerd, right?
Brendan Curry of the nonprofit Educational Space Foundation closely follows the Russian RD-180 engine. It's what propels the American Atlas V rocket, an engine one top Russian official recently suggested should no longer be made available to help launch U.S. national security satellites.
The booster roll program has been completed.
It was more kind of bluster than anything else. The United States is the only customer for the RD-180. It's not like they have other customers they could go sell that rocket to if they stop selling it to us.
Between that rocket and the International Space Station, which the U.S. and Russia help run, the two countries are pretty intertwined when it comes to aerospace. So when the U.S. levied sanctions against Russia over Ukraine, projects like this became a little more complicated.
We have SRB jettisoned.
That same Russian official also warned his country could stop cooperating with Americans on the space station after 2020.
I'm not surprised they've reacted this way, but between now and 2020 is quite a long time, and so there's plenty of time for things to kind of settle down.
Former U.S. astronaut and space station commander Leroy Chow says while the U.S. pays Russia to get its astronauts to the spacecraft, Russians take great pride in their role in space.
It's in their interest to continue operating the station as well.
Meantime, the U.S. needs the RD-180.
The fact of the matter is there is no quick and cheap solution to our dependence on that engine.
We've hit Mach 1.
At this week's Space Symposium, the talk was of new technology and new business opportunities. The U.S.-Russia spat was in the background, but this issue is on the minds of the space industry and could be for a while.
The next 3 SRBs.
We're going to have to just watch how this unfolds.
Hendrik Sybrandy, CCTV, Colorado Springs.